All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be starting something that nobody probably has on their radar besides like me. Daymare 1994 Sandcastle. Now, if you guys remember, or if you've been a subscriber for a while, or if you even remember, or if you came because of this game, I know I got a few people who enjoyed this series when I was posting it a while ago, and they still give views every so often. From Daymare in 1998, it was a game, it was an RE style game, over the shoulder, third person, puzzle solving, like zombie shooter style, like Resident Evil. And it was good, but bad. I love this game. No shit to the developers. They made the game clunky for like to represent the old style of Resident Evil, which I thought was good. They're like, if you're like a diehard Resident Evil fan, you probably would have liked this games. The graphics weren't the best, but I thought it looked fine. Like no, I'm not talking about it on the developers. They made a great game. I feel like the stories just kind of ended. There was nowhere to go with it, and because this is a prequel, I clearly can't continue on those stories. But I did really enjoy the game. I did find the puzzles a little bit too difficult, or I think it might have glitched out. I'm not 100% sure. But this game came out like last week or something, and I'm really wanting to play it. It's very rare I have 4 games. Like, it's been a while since I've had like 4 games constantly going on the channel. But luckily this one's a little bit shorter of a game than all my other ones. So it will only be on the channel for a little bit, and then back to probably 3, maybe 4, maybe even 5, depending if I have the time. Because I know some people want to see Starfield, but I also don't want to start another open world game for a second. If you do want to see Starfield, let me know in the comments, or like on my community post I talked about. I saw a thumbs up, so I assume somebody's like, yeah, go for it. But I'm also kind of like, I know nothing about that game. I'm not hyped for it. I'm like, I could play it for clout or like views, but at the same time, everybody's playing it for views. So I'm just kind of like, if you guys want to see it, I'll definitely do a playthrough of it. I'm more than happy to. It's just, it would be a nice game to just walk around with. But yeah, we're gonna continue this game, or play this game. I did go in the settings, and I did turn up the display settings because I need to go do it in Mass Effect. Because in Mass Effect, the game's looking real dark, and I don't know why. Other than that, hints I'm gonna have off for a little bit. If I do find the puzzles to be difficult again, I might turn them on. But for now, that's cool. That's already an improvement in this game. Hints being on. There is aim assist, but I'm gonna keep it off. Auto reload is off. HUD is off. That's a standard. Yeah, hints off. Auto reload off. I'm gonna turn that off as well. Everything else I've done prior. So we're gonna just start the game. Like I said, I'm gonna probably keep it at 10. It's normal. That's the story. Okay. Enemies are a little weaker and have a slow reaction time. More availability. Available resources. Frost grip more effective. I have no idea what a frost grip is. Aim assist disabled. Enemies are stronger, deadlier, and have a faster reaction time. Slightly less available resources, and defeating enemies no longer drop additional ammo. Resources are not highlighted in the environment. I'm just gonna play on normal. Auto reload off. HUD off. Aim assist off. Hints off. Toggle run. Yeah, that's off. Subtitles on. So yeah, I really enjoyed the first game. I do think it could have done better, and I'm really hoping with this game they do the last game justice by improving on what they could. But if they want to keep the clunky controls, that's fine, because I think they went back later and updated the controls where they weren't clunky. But I played the whole game clunky, so I was fine with it. It's like my guilty pleasure game for the channel. Like, hey, nobody knows what this game is. Nobody's heard of it. That sounds lovely. It already looks prettier. I wonder if they took criticism from the last game. They're like, people were like, it looks bad for the age, for the day and age it came out in. Is that Quake? Because like I said, they more or less, ooh, it was rendering in. That's actually kind of funny. Because I know a lot of people's problem with the game was the fact that it just looked old. And that's what they're going for. So I had no problem with it. It was a game these people made just to be in like old style Resident Evil kind of game. Clearly.
Hey, where the hell have you been?
Me?
Okay. Resume.
I'm waiting for you, man. Any updates?
Got him on national TV. Listen up.
Servants, whatever is happening in Rachel is currently beyond our understanding.
Whoops. Called it.
Yeah, Foster was too damn jumpy. You were right.
What happened?
I usually am.
We have no reason to think that there will be any recurrence of the incident. Our thoughts and prayers go out to them.
All right, move. I'm coming over.
Give me a couple of minutes. I gotta wrap up something real quick.
I'm actually going to change the setting. Because it's running a performance mode. And I wonder if that's hurting it. Ooh. I am actually going to change that camera angle. I thought 30 or 90 was going to be fine. Wow, you're like really close up. I feel like they weren't this close prior.
There are still no hard facts regarding the cause of the terrible accident that took place this morning in the town of Rachel, Nevada. A school bus carrying 40 students from Clover High School overturned, turning what should have been an ordinary school trip into a tragedy. Unfortunately, 2 deaths have already been confirmed. At the time of the accident, a series of unexplained tremors were reported in the neighboring area, causing extensive damage to buildings.
Does she have a Tamagotchi?
Among local residents.
She absolutely does. That's awesome.
Are still unknown. The town is famous all over the world for local urban legends featuring alleged supernatural phenomena, and for its proximity to Groom Lake USAF Flight Development Center, better known as Area 51, making the town a popular tourist destination.
That's the green light from the DOT. Finally, we're good to go. It's code red.
It only took them 10 hours to figure it out. They must have pulled out all the stops. Let me guess. Are we leaving?
Damn straight. Get your ass off that chair. Foster's orders. It's effective immediately, and you do not want to keep him waiting.
I feel like...
At your command, Major.
What are you doing?
I have a surprise for you. A prototype from my college days. I abandoned it a while back, but I just started working on it again.
What the hell is that?
That's gratitude for you. Come on, give me your arm. I needed to test the device. So, what do you think?
Data interchange device.
DID. It detects your location in real time.
Are you sure this thing won't rip my arm off?
Come on, give me a break. I'll need it to keep track of your ass when you get lost.
I'm gonna rendezvous with Foster. Join us at the heliport. We leave in a few minutes.
Got it.
I don't feel like the voice acting is bad. It's just the animation with the voice acting doesn't match up. I don't know if it's because I switched performance mode to quality. Okay. I'm going back to performance mode. Like, it runs at 60, it's fine. Is it because I'm inside? Like, this is way too close of a camera angle. But yeah, their mouths didn't match up to... Why? For a military base, that is unnecessary. That's like an old, like, Taco Bell restaurant. Oh, let's go check out the Tamagotchi. It's not there. Is it on my hip? Like, do I have it? No. Lame. It was right there. Anything else going on? No? Okay. Did I look into anything? No. All I can do is, like, zoom in a little bit. Hello? Okay, it's not because I was in that room. Good to know. Can you guys give me 1 second? I'm going to check my Xbox settings. It might be my Xbox, because this game still looks real dark even on OBS. Also, my head looks huge. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. As far as I can tell, there wasn't anything actually going on with my Xbox. It does look a little bit brighter on OBS now. But that being said, I don't know. All right, Michelle. My head, like the back of my head just looks huge. I don't know why. It just looks so big. Gross. I don't think there's a run button just yet. Yeah, I don't have anything. Is this safe? I mean, I guess if all you're doing is going straight up. The game also does, as far as like walking right now, it does feel better. I just feel like I'm way too close to my character. Well, that's gonna be a quest soon, or a puzzle. That voice sounded familiar. There are words scrawled across the page. Data interface data device, feature checklist or DID, field research management implemented. At least I won't have to worry about keeping track of how much ammo or how many medkits I have left in the middle of a firefight. Geological implemented. Geolocation implemented. Thanks to the kind support of Lear Dam wired network, I was able to obviously gain access to the Department of Defense satellite triangulation system. That's how I was able to implement geolocation tracking between the two DID prototypes, even though the range is pretty limited. Okay, rereading what I just wrote, it occurs to me I'd better not leave these notes lying around. File, achieve, archive, and scanner implemented. Thanks text files for being so simple using the scanners. Storing any type of file or document directly on the DID memory is a breeze, not to mention that it will also prove extremely useful when it comes to analyzing the battlefield. Good job, Delilah? Hacking system implemented. It was tricky, but I managed to make the DID the perfect hacking tool. Just wire it up to any security device, and with a little luck, it should be able to hack any electronic lock. The test carried out on Radek's private locker or proof of that. Okay, I probably shouldn't write that down either, but nobody should be going through my things. Just know that if you're reading this, you're already dead. Map to be implemented. Nothing doing. There isn't enough memory to be able to load navigational floors or plans or maps to be evaluated for implementation on later versions. I have to say my versions is streets ahead of one of the one they developed at the academy. Now I just have to test both devices in the field. First name Delilah. I'm gonna say Delilah. Their name Reyes, military carrier, Marines technical support, classified operations, espionage and infiltration, operators Desert Shield and Desert Saber, expertise electronic engineering, telecommunications, IT, tactical combat, light firearms, hand-to-hand combat, combat gear, MPG 510K assault rifle, JP PEC DC-12 shotgun, technical equipment, prototype DID, scanner. Note, the time has finally come to field test the DID. This awesome puppy will help me manage my resources, monitor my health status, and effectively achieve documents and intel, archive documents and intel obtained during the mission. The scanner, on the other hand, will be useful for analyzing environments, finding clues, and information invisible to the naked eye. If it performs as well as I expected, I'll patent this prototype, and hopefully the DID will become an essential tool for every agent. They'll have to listen to me. God knows we sure as hell could use these things in the Gulf. Anybody else have some stuff they want to... What is that? Just like 2 random ass balls? Okay. You want to go? You want to have a quick tussle? Oh, hey, pupper. Can I pet you? 0 out of 10 game. Can't pet the dog. Then they hired us. Clock pistols. Okay. Still can't run, it seems. Okay.
Hey, Alpha Team is on rest.
Leaving the field to the ladies.
My shotgun, so shotgun rain. And what, my MPG 510K.
Well, enjoy the paperwork then.
Enjoy the shitstorm coming your way. Need an umbrella?
Very funny.
Armorer's notes. Bob, it's 0 hour. You're not going to believe this, but I guess there's a first time for everything. The orders came straight from the big guy. I'm putting together equipment, weapons, and ammunition for a 3-person infiltration unit. As soon as you get this note, take this gear directly to underground helipad A as arranged. Don't ask any questions. Keep your head down. Commander Foster's involved. You can bet your ass it's going to be something big and extremely hush-hush. If you need me, I'll be down at the Dutch and Dillon gun shop on Skymore Ave, checking out those new shotguns. If you have their number, the shit must have hit the fan, so don't fuck this up. If you don't want to wind up sleeping with fishes in Bear River, catch you later, Joe.
No problem.